What's up, go-getters? It's Strictly Bree back with another video, and if you don't know, I'm all about that business motivation, self-care to progress. But it's a really special video because it's the one a couple of people been asking me to do, and that's how I started as a content creator, trucker edition. Yo. Yo, I know a lot of people be making videos about how to start as a YouTuber, a beginner in 2024, but I want to make one specifically for us truckers out there, okay? There's money coming in all different aspects, and I want everybody to get a bag. Everybody need to get a bag, because that's what we doing. As go-getters, we get into that money. So let's just get right into it. So, you do not need no fancy equipment. I know if you watch multiple videos, everybody telling you the same thing. You do not need no fancy camera. Because I used to think that. I was like, oh, I'm going to wait until I get this camera or that camera with this much storage. You are going to need something with some good storage. But it doesn't have to be a specific camera. So I started off with my phone. Yeah, iPhone 14 Pro Max. I could have just been using my little iPhone 12, well, it was an iPhone 11, but that only had 64 gigabytes. So I was like, man, let me get a new phone with a lot of storage. So it has 64 gigabytes. This one has 256 gigabytes. And honey, I'm already filling it up on this one, but I got the iCloud to get more storage. So that's all you need. Just get you a phone. If you already got a phone, which I know y'all do, it's 2024. Everybody got a phone, whether it's a Galaxy, an iPhone, Android, it doesn't matter. As long as the quality is good, which I know the Galaxy quality is good now. As long as the quality is good, you're in there. So if you don't have a lot of storage on your phone, that means you're going to have to record and edit. And you can't just be recording a whole week's worth of content and you ain't edited and posted it. Because then you're going to run out of storage. So make sure if you have low storage on your phone, get the video out there. Get the video out there, delete that footage, and move on to the next. So that's how I did it. With 256 gigabytes, I could record like 2 weeks worth of content before it start being like, oh, low phone storage, da-da-da-da-da. So make sure that you're on top of it. That's another thing. You have to be consistent. You can't just be posting one time a week. Or if you do, make sure that's known, like in your community tab. Make sure you let your subscribers know you post one time a week. Even though that's not really good with the algorithm, you need to at least post 3 times a week, minimum. So definitely make sure you're consistent in your posting, because I've seen so many people where I'll go to their page and I like one video, so I'll go to their page and I'm like, oh, they ain't posted in 5 months. I'm not subscribing. Sorry, I do have a fly. I'm at the Cartersville terminal, and there is a fly. But I'm like, oh, I'm not subscribing. They don't post enough for Bree. I'm a trucker. I be rolling all day. I need to make sure if I subscribe, you gonna post. So make sure you are consistent. Another thing, phone mounts. You gonna need some phone mounts, okay? This video is specifically for people that are going to use their phone. I'll make another video about a camera, but this is for beginners. And like I said, you don't need no fancy camera. So this video is for people with phones. So you need phone mounts. I got 2. I use this phone mount to just record. I guess I should move my stuff like that. I use this phone mount just to record like the front, like just me driving. And that way it's touch free, hands free, okay? And then I use this phone mount when I'm talking to people. Yeah, another thing about the phones, when on your camera, when you go to video, everything, like if you do the front view, you look good, Bree. You look too damn good, girl. But when you do the front, you can't change the zoom. But if you turn it around and you're recording the outside, make sure it's as far away as possible. So that way you can get a bigger view versus the settings being just at 1. Y'all saw that? Could y'all see that? So yeah, that way you can see more. But when I'm driving, and I like to record just that, I don't like using it as wide as it can be because I don't like showing the little camera part where the phone mount is at. So I keep it at 1. And that's how you get that view right there. So let's talk about editing real quick. I'll make a specific video about editing, but this is just how I started as a beginner. And I started, when did I start? I started in 2022, but I wasn't really posting that much stuff. Like, I was just posting like little clips and stuff. But I knew when I started trucking, I was like, it's gonna blow up. My trucking content's gonna blow up. And I've never watched a trucker vlog or a trucking vlog on YouTube. So everything I'm doing is just off the top of my head. It ain't new. People been doing trucker vlogs, but I've never watched them when I started. So that's why I just wanted to show y'all this video and just talk about my little journey and how I began so you can start, okay? So let's talk about editing. So I used iMovie to record all my videos up until like recently, like this year. I used, well, I guess a little bit of last year. Like Vlogmas, that's when I started using CapCut. But I used iMovie. I suggest you using iMovie to start unless you already know how to edit. But using iMovie is pretty basic, nothing fancy. Because I remember when I opened up CapCut and I tried to edit and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is very overwhelming. I have no idea how to use this stuff. I didn't like it, so I just stayed with iMovie. But once I got that down and I understood how to do that, that's when I started using CapCut. And CapCut really isn't that difficult. You just need a little bit of time, not a lot of time. Like you can take a day, like an hour or so to like figure out how to do that. And that's why later on I'm gonna make a video on how I edit on CapCut. So that way you can get all the fancy transitions, you can add the music, you can do overlays, you can add, you can what is it called? You can cut the background, so when you're editing your thumbnail, you can take the background out. It's just so, it's better than iMovie. But starting out, I would use iMovie. But I already talked about it. Post consistently. Make sure that it's something manageable for you. So I wouldn't start out doing trucker vlogs and say, hey y'all, I'm gonna post every freaking day. That's a lot, and you got a real job. Like, that's a lot. So my schedule is, I'm trying to just post on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 5 times a week. That's my goal. But sometimes this job comes first, and it comes first a lot. So sometimes I can't always do that goal. But make sure if you are doing a YouTube, you're consistent and you have a schedule, and that way you can let your subscribers know, hey, this is when I post. Get out. But that way you can let your subscribers know when you post, so that way they'll know when to expect it. Like most of my subscribers know if I'm a post, it's gonna be at 8 a.m. And if it's not gonna be at 8 a.m., I'll let them know, hey, I'm posting at 6 p.m. So that way they can, you know, have a lookout for that. So that's another important thing. Like, make sure you are talking to your subscribers, your community tab. Use it. Use that community tab. I use the community tab like it's a freaking Instagram. I'll post a picture, tell them what's coming up. That way they can expect it. And also, engage with your audience. You need to make sure that you're able to talk to them and just make sure. Hey! Sorry, it's off.
Well, I remember Malcolm that was in our class.
Yes.
Do you know which truck's his, or have you seen him?
No, I know he came through this direction, but I don't know which truck he is.
Okay, all right. We're looking for him.
Okay.
You doing okay?
Yeah, but if I see him walk by, I tell him to come talk to you.
Come see us, all right?
Okay. I saw him. Yeah, I had to take a class earlier, but y'all can't know that detail yet. Y'all can't know that detail yet. But yes, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, make sure you use your, let me turn this truck off and roll this window back down. But make sure you're using that community tab. That way you can make polls. I love it when I see truckers have a poll and I answer it, and most of the time I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. But they'll be asking like random questions like, what does ABS stand for? And they'll give you options and you click on that poll. I love those. I will always, if I see a poll on my subscription feed, I'm gonna answer it. So you can do polls. You can ask them what time do they like for videos to come out. Maybe most of your subscribers like them to come out at 6 o'clock. So you wouldn't want to post at 8 a.m. if you know they like it to come out at 6 p.m. You can ask them any questions you want, okay? Make sure you use that community tab, okay? You can post pictures. Oh, now I'm looking out for Malcolm. I'm just looking out for him. But yeah, so just interact with your subscribers. You can even come up with a cool name. Like, I call my subscribers, we go-getters out here, baby. Okay? Because we getting that money. So So just, if you haven't, I used to say sunflowers, but I was like, nah, that don't work. That don't work. Go-getters is where it's at. So if you haven't started, go ahead and think of a cute little name to call your subscribers. I love it. You don't have to, though. These are just tips. You don't have to do anything I'm telling you, but if you want to be a good beginner YouTuber and miss everything that I did wrong, do these tips. Do these tips. Okay, where we at? Okay. And you also need to like what you post. So I knew, like, my business is trucker vlogs. Like, that's what my job is right now. So I'm making trucker content. But if I was to do anything else, I would make content about that. So I need to make sure that I like what I post. I wouldn't be doing, what's something I don't like? I wouldn't be doing mukbangs. I don't like it when I'm eating a video and you can see my food in my mouth. So I wouldn't be doing mukbangs, but mukbangs may be going viral right now. But I wouldn't like that content, so I wouldn't be forced to do that, even though it's going viral right now. You gotta like what you post, even if what you don't like is going viral. I hope that makes sense. And also, take time to get monetization. That's not going to be an overnight sensation. Yes, a lot of people come into YouTube, make one video, boom, they're monetized just like that. But for me, it took literally less than a year. It took me, so I really started like being consistent on YouTube in February last year, 2023. I didn't get monetized until January 2024. So it took me less than a year, but pretty much a year. So just expect that. It's not going to be an overnight sensation. However, if you have a large following, like let's say off TikTok or Instagram, all you got to do is post a video on YouTube and tell all the people from your TikTok and Instagram to go subscribe, and boom, you got 1,000 followers right there. But if you're like me and you don't have a large following, like you barely got 200 followers on any other platform, you're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have good quality content. You're going to have to be able to interact with the little audience you got. That way when you get a bigger audience, you already know how the game go. You already know how the game go, baby. So I don't want you to watch other people. Don't watch other people. Like, don't be getting discouraged when you see this YouTuber just starting out and they already got 2K views, 10,000 subscribers, you know, stuff like that. Don't watch other people. They may blow up faster than you, but there's a lot of people on YouTube that has like 100K subscribers and are only getting like 20K views. That don't look good, in my opinion. So make sure you're not watching other people's success. You're worried about yours. Like, you can watch their videos and be like, ooh, I like how she added that sound when you added a text. Like the ding when a text pops up. You can watch them and just take notes on how you want your video to be. But don't be watching their subscribers and their views and the comments and the likes. Like, that's just gonna make you get burned out, and you don't want that when you're just starting out. Another thing you can use is VidIQ. So I'm a creative person, but I'm not that dang creative. So when it comes to like titles and thumbnails and tags, like I said, I don't have a large following on any other platform, so I don't know nothing about that. So I use VidIQ. That helps me generate a title, a catchy title. It helps me get some tags that are popping, that, you know, that's gonna make my video get pushed out more. And that way people can like it, watch it, get the views going up. Just use VidIQ if you're starting out. That way you can do like a course. It's free, y'all. All this stuff I'm saying is free. We ain't paying for nothing out here. So you can use like a course and go through their little tests and quizzes, and that way you know how to succeed in YouTube, basically. So it's like 10 modules, and after you pass one, you'll move on to the next. But I think you can't do that until the next day. Like, you can't just sit there in one day and do all 10 modules. You'll have to do it day by day. But I don't know, they kind of updated their app, but I like the old version. But the new app, you still can get titles. You can pay if you want to get 10 titles a day, but if you don't want to pay, you can get 3 titles a day, and you can just like it and it'll save it in a vault. That way when you make a video, you just copy and paste that title, and you'll know if it's going to be good or not. If it's high and red, that's good. If it's yellow and medium, it's all right. And if it's anything lower than that, they shouldn't even really suggest it to you. But yeah, that's what I used to do. I used to just use their titles, and boom, that's the video. It's really good. Like, let's say you don't know what video you want to do, but you know you need a post. If you go to your saved vault on VidIQ, you already know what the title is going to be. You already know what the title is going to be, so that way you can go ahead and do the intro and make the video all about that title. Because sometimes I'll make the video and then get the title, but now it's like the title ain't matching what the video is talking about. But if you already have the title, you can make the video. So for example, I would say female trucker routine. So that's the title. So I wouldn't start off the video and I'm doing a load. You know, I would do it like I just stopped for today. I went to this load, but now we're at this truck stop. This is the video. I would be at this truck stop and I'll start my female trucker routine. Just like that. So you can do that as well. Like, you can do that right now. If you're not confident yet in doing YouTube, you can still get VidIQ, have your channel ready, and then go ahead and start saving titles. But it's not gonna really work because VidIQ uses your YouTube. So if you haven't posted, they're not gonna know what titles to give you to suggest. But you can also still look at tags and see what other titles people are using. But it is better for you to already have some videos posted on YouTube. That way VidIQ knows what niche you are. Yes, niches are still there. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna get in the niche. That's why I talk about business, motivation, self-care to progress. Because I didn't want a niche. I didn't want to be just labeled in this one category. That's why I made 3 categories. But it doesn't matter. Whatever you post frequently is what YouTube is gonna put you as your niche. So I can do a trucker vlog and it'll get 1,000 views. I can do a weekly vlog and it'll get 700 views, so, which I'm not mad about. We're gonna get up there on them weekly vlogs, okay? But I'm not mad about it. Just post what you like. Stop trying to be in the niche, but I'm telling you, the niche is gonna happen whether you like it or not. Just saying. Because I thought I was gonna get out of it. It's gonna happen. Where we at? So let's talk about thumbnails real quick. I'm trying to make this video not so long, but it's a lot. But let's talk about thumbnails. I'm gonna show you how I edit a video, how I record, and how I do my thumbnail, but not in this video. We're gonna do that later on in life. But for the thumbnails, that's pretty easy. All you do is take a picture, or take a picture of the truck, add a little title, and call it a day. Now you can use Canva, because that's what I started using at first. I don't pay for Canva though. So you can use Canva, you can pay for it if you want to, but I didn't pay for Canva. I don't pay for nothing. Well, I do now, but I didn't pay for Canva. So you can use that as a thumbnail. You should know how to work Canva by now. Come on now. You're trying to do YouTube, you should know how to make a thumbnail now. I'm just kidding. But you can also look up other YouTube videos on how to make a thumbnail. I can post down below Slime Pack 392. She made 2 good videos about YouTube. Like, she put all her equipment down, and then she said how she makes a thumbnail, so I can put those down below, because I ain't doing all that right now. I ain't doing all that right now. You know how long it took me to post this video? Y'all gonna have to wait. But yeah, so I used Canva at first to get the fonts and just be like, Over the Road Life, Female Trucker Edition, or Female Trucker Vlog, or 3,000 Mile Week. I have noticed when you put 3,000 Mile Week, or 1,000 Mile Run, or any number plus mile run, those videos do better. I don't know why. I just noticed it. I also noticed when you do a thumbnail, for me, this is only for me, I can only speak for me. When I bend my words, instead of doing it like this, when I bend them, they do better. I can literally put the same title straight. If I make that same title curve, it do better. I don't know why. But once I noticed that, every thumbnail is gonna have a bend. Okay? Alright, so this is another thing. I do suggest, if you're wanting to start a YouTube, go ahead and make the videos, go ahead and edit them, and schedule them out. Don't record and edit and you only got 1 video and you post, and then it's going to take you another 2 weeks to make another video, because then you're not being consistent. Go ahead and schedule those videos out. I can show you how to do that later, but it's really easy. Just when you add the video, you can go ahead and do, what's it called? I think it's called publish. Yeah, it's publish. You can do it publish now, or you can do a publish schedule, or you can make it private. You can do whatever. Don't do Premiere. I mean, you can do Premiere. You can do Premiere if it's a really special video, but when you do Premiere, it like it has a countdown, and the countdown is way too freaking long. And then when you post it at 8 a.m., let's say you post the video at 8 a.m. and another subscriber wants to watch it and it's 8:30, they gotta wait until that video finishes and then they can watch it, or they just gotta jump into it wherever it's at right then and there. But you can do a premiere. I'm just saying, I don't do those no more, because who finna sit through a 30 second, 1 minute countdown? It better be the best video out there. Okay, I may do a premiere for this video just so y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'ma do it. All right, so yeah, like I said, schedule your videos out, and that way you're not overwhelmed. Like right now, baby, I'm chilling. This is an up-to-date video. This was recorded today and it's gonna be posted today. That's why I look different. Y'all gonna be like, oh, she just had Marley twists and now she's back to her black braids. Yeah, because those videos are old. I've been so behind on content. So like when I'm at home right now, I'm in my hometown. I'm not at home, but I'm in my hometown. I edited as many videos as I could. Baby girl ain't gotta post a video until Monday. Everything is scheduled. I'm good until Monday. So that's why I tell y'all, schedule your videos out so that way you ain't gotta worry about nothing. And you don't have to post every day, but if you want to, you can. I do suggest, when it comes to Vlogtober and Vlogmas, do it. Do it. Now, I'll make a separate video later on down the line on how to be successful in Vlogtober and Vlogmas, but if you participate, that will get you in the algorithm. Your subscribers will go up, your views will go up, and it's just, that's really what I noticed, like, blew me up. I say blow up, yes, I ain't made it, but I made it, okay? So that really just what blew me up and just helped me engage with a larger audience, y'all. Also, when it comes to your intro, make it quick. We don't want to hear your whole life story in every video for every intro. Like I say, what's up, go getters? It's Strictly Bree back with another video. And if you don't know, I'm all about that business motivation, self-care to progress. And I say it's a special video, talk about whatever that video is about. Yes, I guess that could be a little lengthy, but I mean, I've seen longer intros than that, okay? Also, do not cuss in your intro. Like, I would have did my intro like this if I didn't know not to cuss. I would have been like, what's up? I can't even say it because I'm so used to saying the original one. What's up, go getters? It's Strictly Bree back with another motherfucking video. Like, I would have said it like that, but don't cuss in your intro because YouTube may flag it. I have heard that. So if you cuss in every video at the very beginning, like the first 30 seconds, YouTube gonna put that as like, it's like a violation of something. I don't know. So just don't do that. Also, this is a tip I just learned, so I wish I knew this later, but I just figured this out. Make sure your videos are at least 10 minutes long. I know people are doing like sit down videos, maybe like 5 minutes, 4 minutes. Make them at least 10 minutes, but don't ask me why. I've just heard that from a YouTuber who, she made it. Okay, she made it. Okay, she got plenty of subscribers, almost at 100K. But she said make sure it's at least 10 minutes long. So guess what I'm gonna do? Take her advice. Thank you. So just the rule of thumb, 10 minutes long. Okay, I think I'd already talked about this, but I don't know. So I'm gonna just say it again if I haven't. Make sure you're like, I'm not gonna say make sure, but I noticed in my videos prior, like long ago, I would have different titles because I'm using VidIQ. But I noticed once I started using the same title and switched it up at the end, I noticed those videos started getting pushed out, getting 1,000 views and stuff. So you can use VidIQ starting out, but eventually, if you want to try it, because it worked for me, if you want to try it, try having the same title but change it up at the end. So I say, for my title is Over the Road Life as a Female Trucker. Let me just make sure I'm saying it right. Yes, Over the Road Life as a Female Trucker. I put the semicolon and I always change the ending. Like one video I got Ricky going home. I got late delivery. Same title, just a different ending. And those videos, again, over 1,000 views versus my earlier videos. Same content, same stuff, but different titles. So I do suggest having the same title, just changing it up at the end. You'll see other YouTubers using that same method because I actually got that method from another YouTuber. I noticed he was using the same title and just changed it up at the end, so I started doing it. But then you have another YouTuber, and she always changes her titles. She also puts it in all caps, so maybe try that too. I don't know. It didn't work for me, so I'm gonna just stick with what works for me. For the description, my description stays the same. The only thing that changes is I copy the title, I put that as the first line of my description, and the rest stays the same. I have the same amount of hashtags, same amount of links, same amount of miscellaneous stuff that's in there, okay? Not a lot of people even look at the description, but I just keep my description the same. I put it in my notes. Let me show y'all. I have a YouTube description notes, and I just copy and paste. I have one for my trucker vlogs, and then I have one for my weekly vlogs too. It's the same thing, just a different paragraph at the very beginning. So, like I said, VidIQ for hashtags. Hashtags are still important. Hashtags are still important. It helps promote your video out. Free, okay? Free. Like if you're a trucker and you work for Millis and you want to start doing YouTube, put Millis Transfer. Put Millis Trucking. If you're a trucker and you got a different company, put whatever trucker company you're with. I put female trucker, and VidIQ will actually rate your hashtags so you know which one's working, which one's not working. But I do know when you use the trucking company's name, those are always green. Those are always good hashtags. Heck, I be putting hashtags for companies I don't even work for. That way my video will pop up for that company and they'd be like, oh shoot, let's watch her video, you know? I'm telling y'all too much freaking tea, baby. If y'all watching this whole video, y'all good. I'm telling y'all too much tea. But yeah, I definitely do that. You don't have to just put the hashtag for the company you work with. You can put everybody. You can put Prime, Swift, KLM, everybody up in there. Everybody. Hishbach, don't matter. All right, y'all. It's getting a little too hot. This is the camera I was using. It's the Insta360 X4 or 4X. I don't really know. But right now I'm recording on my phone. But that's the camera I was talking to you guys on. It overheated because I was using the highest 8K setting I could to get y'all that good quality. But it overheated, so now I'm on my phone. I just wanted to thank y'all so much for watching. I hope these tips helped. If they didn't, and you're a YouTuber and you have some more tips to talk about, put them down in the comments below, because we're in it together. Everybody can get a bag. There's over billions and billions of people out here, so there's plenty of people to watch each other's channels. Make sure if you are a YouTuber, you comment down below your name, so that way I can watch you guys, because as you know, I'm a trucker. I got 14 hours on my clock. I ain't finna be listening to music the whole 14 hours, and I'm pretty sure the people I talk to is tired of hearing my voice. So I do like watching YouTube videos. So thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're out there getting that money. See you on the next video. Wait a minute, I have one more last tip. So if you stay to the very end, boom, you're lucky. Make sure that you are not scared to record. I'll be in my truck talking to myself, which is really talking to you guys. I be in my truck talking to myself. I don't care what people think I look like. It's 2024. Not everybody, but a lot of people are content creators. Y'all know what we doing when we talking to ourselves. So make sure you're not scared to go out in public and talk to yourself, whether you're at Walmart, Target, gas station, truck stop, shipper, receiver. I don't care. I have my phone out and I'm talking. I'm talking to my go-getters because they gonna listen. So make sure you're just not scared to walk around and talk to yourself. I don't want you to think other people are looking at you crazy. They probably are. They probably are looking at you crazy, but guess what? They ain't gonna say nothing. They can think it, but they ain't gonna be bold and say, hey, ma'am, you look crazy. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm doing YouTube. What you doing? Okay. And don't forget, I am gonna show y'all how I edit, how I record, everything. It's gonna be a really good video. I'm excited. I may make it 2 videos. I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna do a trucker vlog, and I'm gonna show y'all how I record, and that way, I'm gonna do it the old school way when I was doing it on the phone. So that way y'all can know, like, if she can do it, I can do it, because that's what it's about. So I'm gonna show y'all how I record, how I edit, how I make the thumbnail, and guess what? Y'all gonna be like, oh, I can definitely do it. So thank y'all so much for watching. For the very end of this video, I did have to say that one little tip. Be consistent, don't be scared, and make sure you're getting to that bag, okay? That's all I gotta say. Be consistent, don't be scared, and be patient. Like I said, it's not gonna happen overnight. If it do, this is my round of applause to you. But if it don't, like it didn't for me, be consistent. What did I say? Because I'm trying to make it rhyme. It's got to make sense. Be consistent. Don't be scared. And be patient. Be consistent. Don't be scared. Be patient. Those are the only 3 tips you really need to take up out of here. So I'll see y'all later. Peace.